There I am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new Breakout Solutions live stream. I'm your host, Matt Batiri, here with you on a Tuesday because I just found out that my Monday video had no audio. So I'm going to repeat everything that I said yesterday because everything that I spoke about yesterday is coming sort of to fruition. So let's dive straight into the charts. Basically, what you would have seen if you watched yesterday's streams is I had all these vertical white lines on the price chart, and basically what they represent is every time the 5-day stochastic RSI has a bullish crossover with the blue moving average moving over the orange moving average. And now what I want to sort of show you guys is every time that we've had this bullish crossover, it has signaled, basically a very good low in order to purchase some Bitcoin. The only time where we've had a little bit of a false signal was back here on the 31st of May, where we had 3 5-day candles close after we had a false crossover. You can see on the next crossover, which was a little bit further down, we did have a push to the upside. So you can get these sort of W formations, and that's exactly something that I'm possibly predicting to occur here. And we're going to go through obviously some price predictions in a second. So you can see back here, in November, the crossover of the moving averages resulted in the low of Bitcoin here as well. We did go a little bit lower in the days preceding. So we did sort of come down from, 21,000 to 18,000, but, it was pretty close to the bottom. Even if you purchased here, you still, would have made 27% taking out of consideration these few weeks to the downside. So the stochastic RSI does show the 5-day stochastic RSI has a great track record of being a very good local low. We can see here is where the crossover occurred. We had a push to the upside. How much was that? So you're looking at a 14% increase. Okay, here as well. Okay, signaled the low, and then we had a push to the upside. How high was that? Just from low to high, we're looking at 30%. Here was another 5-day candle push to the upside, which had decent returns. You're looking at 16% there. Obviously, this was a macro low. And once again, we can see another W formation, which is something that can occur. All right. Here's another W formation. Here's another W formation. And there's a couple there. So the first signal of the 5-day stochastic RSI could be not a fake out, but like a mini signal. All right. A mini signal, meaning that if we zoom in on the daily, and I bring on my other indicators because I want to show you guys what I'm thinking. What we could possibly see is a push of the price to the golden pocket. Okay, so the golden pocket from the local high to the local low that we had here. So around about 44,700. We do have obviously that first area interest. Second area of interest would be the 786, which also aligns up with the weekly candle closes. So you would have seen that I had drawn this parallel channel. Hopefully my screen does reload in a second because this can be quite annoying. Let's reload the screen. So on the daily, I did have a parallel channel showing that the candle opens and closes are possibly the targets of our retracement. So if this does load up, there we go, on the 5-day. So you can see on the 5-day, if I just remove this golden pocket, we've got this parallel channel. I've just got a candle opens and closes, all right, not through the wicks. So the 786 fib retracement does line up with the high of the parallel channel. If we also bring on a fixed range volume profile to see what volume we are getting in this sideways, we can see that the value area high of this range is close to that golden pocket. There is a bit of volume, as we can see here as well. So this whole area here is of interest to me. If Bitcoin can break this, obviously I think we're going to hit at least 50K. could the 50K generate enough volume to then see a market crash, because everyone's going to FOMO in thinking we're going to all-time highs. But we're going to probably have a lot of short sellers at that round number, that $50,000 round number. Now, if we do have a push to the upside and come back down, this would create a W formation, or even if we did just come to the golden pocket area here and then come back down, this will form a W pattern here on the 5-day, depending how quick or slow things are. But yeah, overall, because the 5-day is at the bottom end of the range, I do foresee this being, at least maybe a month worth of time we spend down here maximum, even if we do create a W pattern, which means that this is a very good buying opportunity for Bitcoin. And if it's a good buying opportunity for Bitcoin, that means the altcoins are probably going to be running as well. So what I foresee is either a push to the upside and a run of these lows right here, maybe come back down below, which would cause some bullish divergences on price and RSI. Let's bring our RSI up. So you can see if we do create a lower low to this week right here, and we do have the price or the RSI moving to the upside, we could see this sort of jag down here like this, and then move to the upside like so. And this would be a bullish divergence, because we would have a higher high on the RSI and a lower low on the price. So that is something as well that I'm looking at too. But as I said, I think right now in the short term, it's Bitcoin is looking bullish. First stop is the point of control here at 43,700. So look for a reaction off there. Second stop, 44,288. Then the golden pocket. Then the 786. So Bitcoin has a fair bit of work to do in order to get to that 50K. But yes, things are looking quite bullish in the short term. I do expect high prices. Let's quickly look at Bitcoin dominance before we go to see where. Looks like I'm having some connection issues, so that's always great to have whilst you're doing a live stream. So if I'm unable to open up this, I will probably just call it a day. All right, looks like the trading view and my internet